Well, hello! So, I thought I would do an impromptu video, purely because I'm actually off to an event tonight, which is kinda baby related, kinda not, but kinda is. It is with the author of, oh my god, this is a good start, isn't it, when I can't even remember the book. Is it Thank God for Gin? Hurrah for Gin, which she is a parenting blogger. I can't remember her name. So this is all going well. But she's a parenting blogger turned author. And she's actually hosting an event in Norwich tonight. So me and my best friend Helen are going. And yeah, kind of see what it's all about, see what she's talking about. She's got a new book coming out, which is the Chronicles of Alfie, or Archie, I think it is, her little boy. So I'm sure she'll be talking about that, but I just thought I would take you with me.
I know.
I wanted to share the kind of tough sides or the funny sides of motherhood as well. So it felt like it was underrepresented at the time, but now I feel like it seems like there's more people doing it, which is
It
really
does feel like
helpful.
a lot of people are doing it, but I still feel like sometimes this can't be normal. Even though even more people are saying that it is normal, I still feel as a mum, this can't be right. Like other mums can't feel like this. It's like, you know.
I think you always set yourself up for, you always beat yourself up there, don't you? You always give yourself the hardest time, but what actually happens if you start speaking about realities a bit, mum, you find out that in your NCT group, everyone's kind of sometimes putting a brave face and going, oh yeah, it's fine, and then you just go, oh sorry, actually I'm really struggling at a minute, and then everyone goes, oh fuck, me too, and then that conversation starts, and it's much healthier because everyone's actually saying what they really feel, as opposed to just sort of, put on a brave face, which is the kind of British way of dealing with things. And it's like, it's fine, I'm totally fine, I'm dying, like help me, but that's
Hello! So you will probably notice that different hairstyle, different outfit. It's actually a completely different day from when I went to the event the other night. Literally I came home, by the time I got home I kind of just grabbed something to eat and went to bed. So I didn't get a chance to have a catch up with you after the event, but it was really good fun. We got a goodie bag, so I will show you what I got in here. I got some Metcalfe's popcorn in sea salt flavour. I've also got some Ape coconut curls, crispy and crunchy coconut snacks, coconut curls in salted chocolate flavour, high in fibre, gluten free. They sound intriguing. I also got Ella's Kitchen, the red one pouch, for my not here yet child. I was going to say it lasts until June next year, but yeah, it's still, mine won't be eating that yet. So I'll give that to Helen to give to Marcy. We're going on a road trip at the weekend, and I'm packing some snacks for Helen and I. So that will be quite handy. I've got a We Are Tea English breakfast black leaf tea, which is nice. And as it was a Hurrah for Gin event, we've actually got some Adnams Copperhouse gin in a tin, which I can sample in about 6 months' time. Although I've never ever been a gin lover, I've only ever tried it once though, so perhaps it's all the rage lately, so perhaps I need to give it another go. We've got some different leaflets to do with some treatments, various places, from Paradox, which is in Framingham Pigot. Not quite sure where that is. I've got another book advert, Mum's Army, Rattles and Battles, available from Amazon now. For all soon-to-be first-time mums, and for mums who feel like it's their first time after a long gap, and for anyone else who might like a bit of an insight. This book tells it like it is, about what it can be like finding yourself a first-time parent in the mad, sleep-deprived world of newborn babies. This isn't filling me with hope. It talks truthfully about some of the thoughts and feelings you may experience that are not always admitted to or discussed. If you're about to have a baby and you need reinforcements, don't panic, you have an army behind you. We might take a look at that. Mum's Army. Emily Gray, £20 voucher to be used against some family shoots. Yeah, just loads of gumph really. But no one is you, that is your power. What's that? Daily affirmation cards. Oh, anyway. The event itself was with the author Kate Kirby, and she wrote Hurrah for Gin. It started off as a blog. She still writes a blog, and which is called Hurrah for Gin. And it then got made into a book which basically documents the battles of being a mum, with hilarious cartoon drawings. She was really frank, down to earth, and actually, you know what? I think I needed it. Swap arms already. I had a bit of it wasn't quite a meltdown. Maybe you could class it a meltdown. On Sunday, purely because I've just had a day of people telling me what I should or shouldn't do, while pregnant, when I have the baby, and not in terms of like how I was behaving, but decisions that we've got to make about like what the names will be, or whether we find out if it's a boy or a girl, and everyone seemed to have an opinion and chipping in, and it kind of gets to you after a while. If you have it from one person, that's fine, and even for several people at different times, that is fine. But when you had it all day, that kind of set the boundary. I managed to get tickets to go and see Peter Kay, for Mark and I, which we've seen him before. Honestly, it's the best thing we've ever done, or one of the best things that we've ever done. So we've always been desperate to see him again, and he announced some tickets, so we were desperate to get them, and they're the only ones I could get. And then all of a sudden I booked them, and then it dawned on me, oh my god, like, we need to get a babysitter, and it's midweek. How can we expect people to look after our child midweek? Oh my god, I can't do things like this no more. Oh, like, my whole world is changing, and I'm gonna have to, like, I just can't do things like this no more. And then to top it off, we went pram shopping, and which in my head I thought was going to be the most amazing thing ever, really exciting, but it actually turned out that you need a degree, really, or more than a degree. I've got a degree. You need actually a degree in pram science to pick a pram. They were all mega expensive. I didn't like any of them. You could even justify a price. If you could pick one and fall in love with it and go, yes, this is the one for me, you can almost justify a price to you. But to me, there was no warrant of any of those prams warranting those price tags. And then we asked for information, and the guy was being informative, but I felt like he was just bombarding me with information of all of it, and it's not just picking a pram anymore, it seems. You have to get, you buy the chassis, which is basically the frame of a pram. This is a con and a half. You buy the chassis of a pram, then you buy the seat that turns it into a pushchair for when they're a bit older. We're looking at travel systems, by the way, so this might make a bit more sense. Then you need the carry cot, but not just any carry cot. Do you want your baby to sleep in it overnight? I would. We're going on holiday next year, and I think it'll be easier if the baby is able to sleep in the pram, or if we do spend nights out and we can stay at people's and we don't have to lug around a carry cot as well. A travel cot. You can just sleep in the carry cot. But they can't sleep in all carry cots in a pram, so you then have to make a decision of this. Do you need it ventilated? Do you not? What size mattress do you want for it? What colour pack would you like? Colour pack? Just colour your prams. Don't charge me extra for different colours. And there isn't a free colour, either. It's not like I was trying to go for a wacky orange. You pay for every colour, so basically you're gonna charge me whatever. Then you get to the car seat, so you can have a choice of this car seat, this car seat, this car seat, this follows this regulation, this follows this regulation, this is iSize, this is Isofix, this isn't Isofix. If you go for an Isofix, then you need to pick from one of these bases. And you couldn't just go in and pick something and go, yeah, I like it, yeah, that does what I need, and walk out. It just blew my mind, and it just topped the day off. And then on top of that, I hadn't eaten all day, so I was hungry as well. So it was kind of nice to go out with Helen, with my friend, to then go, oh my god, I've been feeling this. And for her to go, yeah, that's normal. Yeah, that's fine. I felt the exact same way. But then to also go to the event, where she recounts hilarious stories, which some of them fill me with dread, admittedly. But some of them also just made me feel human. There are times in this process where I don't feel it's meant to be a really magical time, and it is. And I'm really lucky to be in this position, and me of all people know I am lucky to be in this position. But you do also feel a pressure that you are meant to be ecstatic about it all the time, and that you can't have any doubts. It's not doubts of having a child, it's doubts of, oh my god, what if I'm not a natural to this? What if I'm not an earth mother like I'm meant to be? What if I don't take to this like a duck to water like everyone expects you to? And actually, you know what? Things like prams, I'm having to actually sit and study different brochures and books and reviews and witch guides, and it doesn't come naturally of, oh yeah, I need this, this and this, because it's all built in, programmed into me because I'm a girl, and I should know exactly what my baby needs and wants. I ain't got a freaking clue. I haven't got a clue what the hell I'm buying. I haven't got a clue what my baby's gonna like. But you need all this before the baby comes. So it just felt like a lot of overwhelming pressure. And then coupled with everyone saying, oh, you should be doing this decision, oh, you should be doing this decision. You just think, oh my god, I don't even know what I think anymore. So yeah, it was nice to hear the stories of, actually, you know what, I'm not the only one. And this is only the beginning. This isn't going to stop when the baby gets here and the pregnancy is over. If anything, it's just going to get worse, because I'm constantly going to question myself. I'm constantly going to think, oh my god, am I making the right decision? What do I do here? But you almost felt like you're in you're joining a club. We're all in this together kind of club. And yeah, so it was really good fun. It made me feel a lot better. I've also been having really bad trapped nerve in my back. That as soon as I put any pressure on my right leg. So I'm okay sitting, I'm okay lying, I'm okay standing still if I put a lot of my weight on the left hand side. But if for whatever reason, like putting on shoes, I have to stand on one leg, that is excruciating, and not always possible unless I can do it quickly, like this morning I've learned, and this morning I couldn't, so I had to keep taking breaks. Walking hurts because obviously you're putting weight on your leg like every other leg. That's what you normally do when you walk. Bending over, picking things up, just any of those kind of things, it is just excruciating. And I have had it pretty much every day. However, it was only for 2-3 hours, and then it did increase to about 4 hours every day, but then I'd also have a break, so that was okay. I could deal with that, and mostly it came at the end of the day when I could kind of sit down. So then it would only really aggravate me if I was getting up to go to the toilet or go and sort out tea, or and Mark would then tend to be at home so he could help me with things. But since Monday, so this is now Thursday, I've had it all day, every day. I haven't actually had a let up since Monday morning. So it's slightly worrying, because normally it's happening because the baby is lying on a nerve, and then I can prod it and I talk to it and it shifts off. Invariably it will go and sit on a nerve on the other side, but it does then move. But I felt the baby move, which has been a whole different story, and it's not releasing, so it's kind of worrying me that, is this it now? I'm 17 weeks. I've got another 23 weeks to go. Am I going to have this all the time? Because I'm not sure I can cope with that if it is. But I did go for a massage last night, which hasn't relieved it, unfortunately. But it did mean I slept well last night, and it was nice to actually just have some time out for me, so perhaps I need to do that a bit more. But all in all, I'm feeling a lot better today, a lot more on top of the world. I've got some more brochures to sit down and have a look at prams. Whoop-de-doo. And I'm going shopping at the weekend, actually Christmas shopping at the weekend. However, there is a massive Mothercare there. So I think I'm going to nip in there, because there's a couple of prams I've got my eye on. I wouldn't mind seeing them in the flesh, to see what they're like. But all in all, yeah, it was a great event, which is exactly what I came on. We've been on a massive tangent. I apologise for the state of my face. It's been a very long day, and this is second trimester, so that's a whole different video as well, to do with the symptoms I've had in the second trimester, including sinus issues. But yeah, that is everything. I'll continue to update you, obviously, as normal. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, do all those wonderful things if you want to continue seeing my journey and following me on my journey of being a first-time mum, and my first ever pregnancy, so you can experience everything firsthand with me. Lucky you. But until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye.